What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bring the Synergy podcast. We're your hosts, Jewel,
Jen.
I'm Rico.
And this is episode 4. We're really excited. Let's get into it.
I'm surprised that it's already episode 4.
Right.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Like, how did we even get here?
I know. I feel like just the other day we were talking about the halfway point and like a specific guest that we want, and I'm like, we're almost there.
No, seriously. I'm excited to have Aaliyah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be a surprise, but okay.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
They don't know who it is.
No, true.
What she looks
You'll
like.
get like a little introduction, more of a background story in the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's your week been?
Well, my life revolves around school, so that's
for real.
probably a good thing. Is today was my last midterm.
Ooh!
Did you pass or you don't know yet?
I passed. I
Okay.
got a 85%. I thought I did better, but I did probably I couldn't see the answers, but I probably did small little mistakes.
You're smart.
No, 85.
One thing bad is something you guys probably heard me complain about. My teacher
Oh,
yesterday.
no.
Yeah.
First of all, I was so stressed about this class. She was draining my energy. She wanted to have a mirror in back of us while we test, because this one.
You basically had that. There's a mirror over there. You guys
yeah.
can't see it. You basically had that mirror.
Yeah, so I met them at the cafe, and I'm coming in with a big ass mirror. And
Yeah, when I first saw you,
You were confused?
I didn't even know what to think.
yeah.
But then you explained it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, this teacher, because it's the only online class that we have, and she wasn't giving us, she was very vague with everything. And then when it came to us actually taking the test, you could barely see my screen. It was so easy.
It was pointless.
Yeah, it was so
to have all that
pointless.
stuff.
But I was just stressing about it for so long.
She was being
Yeah.
extra.
extra.
Oh, man.
But overall, so good. Today was a good day.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Yeah.
feel that.
What about you?
Today was a good day for me.
Oh,
I
good.
feel like on my way here, I was telling Joel, what's funny? I feel like in the future, well, I made it a good day. I started making it a good day today. Okay, so I started making it a good day today last night. I literally told myself, I was like, I have so much shit to be grateful for. I need to just wake up and be how come I can't wake up and be in a good mood? Or because I always wake up ugh. Fuck. But I'm why? Calm down. Things aren't that bad. Things are good, actually. So I was I woke up in a good mood because I had set it in my head last night before I went to sleep. So I had a good day today. And I was telling Joel, earlier, I'm dude, you know what's funny? I was in the future, say we move to Europe or something, we're going to talk about these days, because we want to move to Europe one day or something,
Yeah.
Take
We're
me
going to talk
with you.
about these days, bro, remember we had a podcast, we're up in Hollywood,
Yes.
it's if you talk, when you talk about your childhood, it's something to smile about. So I was telling her, when we're 50, we're going to smile about these days. So it's I made myself have a good day. My week overall, I honestly don't remember it. Yeah, I really don't remember my week that much. I was just in the zone, working out. I started working out again. So yeah, I told y'all.
I see it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really it. It was chill. It was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, relaxing.
That's good.
It's been a little different because, yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say because we have a friend staying at our house right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been having a little homie there, and it's been cool.
That's good.
Yeah. You?
So do you guys know what bed rot is?
No.
Bed
No.
raw.
What does that sound
No. So it's I don't know, it's it's a trend maybe, or just basically when you rot on the couch or in your bed.
Oh, I know what you mean, like a
Bed
couch
rot.
potato, but
Yeah.
bed rotting.
But I've heard I've seen it a couple times on my Instagram feed.
I thought she was trying to do that. I can make your bed rock. So,
Not
okay,
bed
nigga.
rock, bed rot. And they make it sound bad, but basically they take a day where they just kind of relax and unwind and just probably just scroll their phone all day or
Yeah.
watch
Do
a
nothing.
movie or show. Yeah. So I kind of did that over the weekend one day, and I felt bad after, even though it's supposed to be a relax and unwind type of thing. And I feel I struggle with that because I was "Ugh, I could be doing something productive, but I'm not. But I'm
Yes.
also I just kind of want to unplug, even though I'm not technically unplugged, you know?
Why do we feel bad about
I
doing,
know, exactly.
about
That's why I brought it up.
having time for ourselves? Me, I feel so bad when I don't do anything. And it's Why do I feel like such a piece of shit?
Because we're in
at the-
America.
That's not valid.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Next question.
Moving on. But
Yo, that is so true.
right? Like I normally just feel bad, and I think that's the stereotypical response to doing something like that. I feel like we're a culture, society, like we're always like on the go, like what's the next move? What do I have to do next? You know?
I'm still laughing because Jenny said, "We're in America." Yo, facts. That's the story.
Anything
right there.
good?
But but I feel like balancing that out. Also, I noticed that I've been a little bit more productive. I usually like write lists. I love writing lists. I don't know, something about lists, like to-do lists.
She loves writing lists.
And so, but my bad habit is rewriting the same list over into like the next day, like the next week. And I'm like, okay, I need like progress. Like I need to see some change. So finally I feel good about like crossing things off my list finally. And like,
That's such a good
you know, we have a
feeling.
marker board in our house, like in the living room area. It's like this really big shared marker board.
I always see it when I come visit you
Yeah,
guys.
so I've been writing things, and I'm like, okay, what can I cross off this list like today?
That's a
Like,
good
And then I
challenge.
just wipe it off. I'm like, okay, this is good, making progress. Like it started off really full, and now like by the end of the week, it's
I
pretty
feel
empty.
like sometimes you need to see yourself or like see yourself writing the same thing over and over, because even this year, remember the first 6 weeks I worked out so much, and I told you why. I was like, dude, I read my journal, my goals from last year, and it's like, but I read them after I wrote my new ones. I was like, what did I write last year? I was like, damn, it's the same shit. Like, I need to change. I need to do something.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I like writing it like in an actual journal because you can always go back and reflect. Like, okay, this month was good, or like this was a
Yeah.
good week.
Yes.
This week, you know,
Exactly.
something was not right.
Right.
Well, okay, so like speaking of like self-care, the other day I told Jewel, like, you know how we're always like tired. Well, you know how you can be tired, like you can be emotionally tired, physically tired. But I'm like, dude, sometimes I feel like my soul's tired. Like, I need
not your
like
poor soul.
nothing like crazy, but I feel like I need something to like rejuvenate my soul. So I said I had an activity, and I was like, we should just color. So I brought a
Yes.
coloring book for us, and then some colored pencils, and I got Crayola because I could not get that as a kid. I was going to Dollar Tree, and when I seen Crayola in Walmart, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm getting that. Like I could afford that.
I'm so excited. Cool.
Healing
That reminds
the
me of your
inner
mom.
child.
Yes, I know. My mom always tells us, like back in the Philippines, she never could afford colored pencils. So she always brings up that she always wanted her kids to like have everything she didn't have. So literally every time I think of colored pencils, I have a sob story in my head. Like, damn, we really should be grateful.
No, seriously. So here's the book. You guys can look. I don't know what page you guys want.
Okay, Jen, you go first.
Okay.
And then we can just like color and talk. 'Cause I wanna
Okay.
color.
While she's picking a page to color,
These are so cute.
what I was just thinking, like, let's just name like fun facts about us. 3 fun facts that you can think of about yourself.
About each other, because
No, about you.
fun. I'm okay. Wow. Okay. Do I be fun? Hold on. Fun. They have to be like fun.
I mean,
What's a fun fact? I'm just kidding.
okay, I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah, you go first.
So, I was born in Canada. I don't know if our viewers and listeners know that.
That is a fun fact, bro. Sorry. I always tell everybody, did you know Joel was born in Canada? Tell me I don't. I always
Yeah,
I don't
literally.
know. I think it's cool.
Everyone. Yeah. Can you pass her the clipboard, please?
What's another fun fact?
I've been skydiving twice. My goal is to go in like a bunch of other countries, not just here, but I've only been twice, and it was like in the US, but eventually other places. And I've actually been to Hong Kong Disneyland.
Damn.
Ooh.
She bragging out here. She's like, I'm living my best life. What the hell are you doing? I'm just kidding.
What about you guys?
Fun fact, okay.
Oops.
I've never lived anywhere for more than like 10 years.
Oh.
I'm 30 years old, and I literally have separated my time 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. So I've never lived anywhere more than 10 years, which I think that's a fun fact.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Where have you lived?
Okay, so I was born in Ohio. I was born in Ohio for 10 I wasn't born
Not
there
me
for 10
ripping the
years. I was born in
page.
Ohio. I lived there for 10 years. Then I moved to Florida. I lived there for 10 years. And then I've lived here for almost 10 years.
That's fun. So you got to experience. Like,
Yeah. You
different
said 3
stuff.
fun facts. Another fun fact is
I mean, if
I
you
went
wanna
to
give us more.
Europe by myself.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was so cool.
And I had
I remember
fun.
when that happened.
And
I was really worried for him though, but he conquered it.
what's another fun fact? Yeah, I was fucking scared. I thought I was gonna hit up Jewel every 10 minutes. Like,
I low-key did too.
I did at first because I was settling.
Yeah,
But
when
once
he first got
once
there,
I settled,
I was like, oh my
fine.
God, I need to find him like somewhere to stay really quick. Oh my gosh.
Another fun fact: my grandma was the first African American homecoming queen of America.
Oh yes,
That's
okay.
a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Did
3
you say
fun
3? Oh.
facts.
That was 3.
Yes. Nice.
Oh,
Well,
this is so cute.
I have a lot of stamina. I could run for like 3 miles straight.
I mean, I can't.
We went on a run the other day, and me and Jenny, we ate that up.
I was raised in South Central, so shout out to all my people.
Yes.
Another one, I've been to Japan, which was
Oh my
an
God,
awesome
yes,
experience.
I'm so jealous.
Do you mind
That's so
ripping
cool.
this for me? Because I just tried to rip one, and I ripped it.
Oh yeah, me too. So I don't know if I should be doing it, but I'll try for you. Maybe if I do it for somebody
Wait, you said
else.
what was your last one? I'm sorry.
I've been to Japan.
You did. I
Yeah.
remember. I'm jealous.
I want to go back.
I want to go to an Asian country so bad.
It was so awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
What did you do in Japan?
So we went to, it was me and Perla. Shout out to Perla. I love you. She's actually leaving to El Salvador tomorrow.
Aw,
That
have
girl-
fun, Perla.
Yeah, that girl travels.
Oh, that's so cool.
We went to Kyoto, Osaka, and Tokyo. And we were waking up around like 6 a.m.,
Yikes.
walking like 10 miles a day.
See, thank God I didn't go with y'all. 6 a.m. is crazy.
Yeah, we were waking up because we just had like, we wanted to go do a bunch of stuff, and we were only there for 5 days, so it wasn't enough.
When I travel, I think I want to do like all the tourist stuff, and then I just go to bars.
Yeah,
I do tourist stuff, but I like cut it short. I'm like, all right, now let me go drink. Like, me personally, when I travel, I love drinking in other countries.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so much more
The
of an
vibe can be
experience.
different,
Yeah, and the vibes
for
are different,
sure.
and then you just like meet people and all this stuff, and you're just like overstimulated and just like drunk.
Yeah.
But like, I always say I want to take a relaxing vacation, and when I get back, I'm like, dude, I need a vacation.
Well,
no,
you know,
that'd
I
be
love.
the thing. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
like we tried doing one night of bars, but it was kind of hard because I feel like over there you have to kind of know people
Yeah.
to know where to go. But honestly, by the time that it was already like 9, we were so tired that we were just like, okay, let's go to
Sleep.
bed.
So did you go to any bars?
Yeah, we went to one bar. We went
One?
to yeah.
How long were you there?
We were there for like an hour, had some food.
No, I mean,
But
how
the
long
thing-
were you in Japan?
Oh, 5 days.
Damn, one
But the
bar.
thing
I
is,
went to
Perla doesn't
7.
drink.
I'm
But
just
the,
kidding.
yeah, so the reason,
That's true,
like
that's
if I
true.
was with you guys, we probably
No,
would have
yeah.
experienced more of that. But Perla doesn't drink, but I loved it because I felt like we
You
got,
got
to
to experience
do,
other stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
a
got to
lot.
experience like a lot.
Did you guys
And-
do any like? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that was the end of my.
Do you guys do what?
Did you guys do any like activities that you seen on like Instagram? Like, you know how you see like cool stuff,
Like the deer. You seen that?
or
Where
like
they
the
feed
Mario
deer?
Kart?
Oh yeah.
I want to do the Mario Kart. We didn't do the Mario Kart, but what we did do, we fed the monkeys. So we went
Oh.
to this place where the monkeys are just
Right.
like they're just there.
I'm scared of
everywhere, and they're just roaming around. And we did kayaking. Is
Oh, that's
kayaking
nice,
the one
yeah.
where like
Yeah.
you do this in the boat, in the little
Yes.
boat?
Yeah.
That was really hard.
Aw.
We
It was hard.
yeah, at least for me,
Yeah.
it was a little hard.
Sorry.
Perla had it down. I had the best ramen.
Oh my God, I bet.
The best ramen.
Colin, why are you scared of monkeys?
Because I feel monkeys be crazy. They will rock your shit.
Straight
Straight
Wait,
up.
I did see a video on Instagram of like a monkey attacking this lady's head.
Me
like
too.
her baby
Too
fell over
many.
in the stroller, and then everybody tried helping like pick up the baby on the stroller because the monkey had like came at her, and I was like, I don't.
I've heard
I don't wanna
monkeys
meet a
like
monkey.
killing
Yeah.
killing their owners, all types of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no. That's
so
crazy.
what kind of self care have you guys? Did you guys do any self care this week,
Um,
or like any forms of self care?
Any
What self-care
forms of
have I done?
self-care?
let me think. Oh, my laundry.
I know you fucking lying. Like, girl.
Well, I feel like one type of self care I do is like clean my room, organize my room, organize my laundry,
Yeah.
and then once I have that down, I can do like other things.
Interesting.
One
That's
thing
usually where it starts.
one thing I did practice, and I want to get more used to doing it on the daily is breathing. Like
Oh.
taking like 1 to
Yeah.
5 minutes out of the day and breathing. And I did that. And um, it actually really helps because, like we said, we're always constantly like just going. So
Oh,
just
for
taking
real.
those 5 minutes to,
Honestly, the
breathe
fact that
in,
I'm sitting
breathe
here
out.
coloring and like we're not here with like any notes, like we no preparation, I feel the most relaxed I felt in a long time. I'm not
No,
even gonna
for
lie.
real.
Like what the hell? The last time I colored, I can't honestly can't remember the last time I colored
The
anything.
last time I colored was with Aaliyah.
Last time I colored was my hair. I bleached it.
No, yeah, the breathing thing, like just taking a moment to like meditate or just
Yeah,
literally just
because
be with
honestly, dude,
yourself.
why the hell are we so anxious for anything? If I feel like the truth is, if you're like living your life and setting intention or
Yeah.
whatever, that you shouldn't be. We don't relax because we're anxious, right? That's what I feel. I feel like it has a lot to do with being like anxiety, like, oh, I didn't do anything this week, or like,
Yes.
oh, I was just lazy today, like because you have so much anxiety. But honestly, if you're living your life like with intention, which I feel like we're trying to do, like we should see our anxiety lessening and like try to realize and like reassure ourselves, like, dude, you're good, chill, like you're
My
good,
heavy
chill.
hand just broke
Like
up.
That's okay.
yesterday, I was talking to Chino, and we're basically just talking about. Oh, I was telling him about trusting like yourself in a way where it's just like, so say sometimes like you know how I always talk about certain things, and I'm like, I just don't want to come off like this or like that or whatever. And I only say all that because I'm scared I will come off like that or whatever. But honestly, at the end of the day, if you trust yourself and you trust like your friends know you or you trust your environment, like it's you should just be able to say what you want freely, knowing what you meant and knowing you had no ill will and like being comfortable. So I feel like once you start getting more comfortable in yourself and everything, then you're not gonna feel that anxiety. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's the goal.
Talking about stress and like why, like I think I mentioned the cortisol levels to you guys
Yeah.
and how the cortisol is pretty much like the stress hormone that our body releases when we're stressed or when we're on that, just on the
Like
go.
overwhelmed,
What are
frustrated.
And
things? Never mind. Go ahead.
so, we have like acute stress, which is something that happens
It's
at a
cute.
short,
It's a little cute.
yeah, it's a little cute.
Instead of
If
cute,
only.
a cute
It's
one.
it's a little cute because it leaves,
Okay, okay, okay.
But after prolonged stress and not being able to calm down those like nerves or whatever, it can turn into chronic stress. And chronic stress is because there's like this rise of this cortisol hormone that's being released, and that causes like high blood pressure. It leads to anxiety. It leads to depression. And yeah, so it's like, we all, like, if we all got our cortisol levels, we probably will have them
Yeah.
a little bit elevated.
How could you like? So say like if you're stressed, like what are some things that you could do to like de-stress?
So,
Well, for
the
you personally, what some things that you
yeah,
do? So
so I've been
breathing.
trying to practice the breathing technique just because I think that's something I need because I just be like, go, go,
No,
go,
yeah.
go, go, running. That really helps me. I think nutrition
Yeah.
can really help too.
I honestly feel like it's like, dude, it's physical activity and it's like getting outside. Because another thing I said, I want to color. Like I want to go outside. Like I want to go to a park. I honestly don't even. I don't really care for those things too much, but I feel like my soul needs it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like my
Absolutely.
child, the inner like child. Oh, I wrote this in my notes actually. Speaking of a child, and I said I had no notes. I got one. I got one sentence for y'all. Um, there's a song. It's from a song, but it just I just got this from a song. But like we're literally still the kids that we used to be.
Yeah.
Like we're literally the kids that we used to be. Like nothing changed.
Yeah.
Except like you go to school, you learn more, you go to work, whatever. Like you pay bills, but literally we're the same little kids that we used to be. And like we have to nurture that. Like you have to take care of yourself. Like you have to like, dude. And it's if we really think about it, life could be so much more fun. Because first of all, we're still the kids we used to be, and we got money.
Yes, exactly.
Like so now you can buy yourself candy. Like you don't even need nobody. Like you don't need permission. But it's like now you barely give yourself permission to have fun.
Right.
Like our parents were on us all these years. Like you thought like, oh, you're a fun killer. Like when I'm older, I'm gonna do all this stuff. And then when you got older, what'd you do? Kill your own fun.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people either let go of their inner child and it's really hard to like channel it, or some people are still just really big kids. And why not?
Yeah.
Like if you have like a balance,
I would love to
what's
be a
wrong
big
with
kid.
that?
You know what's crazy? Like, I feel when I was a teenager, when I was like 18, I felt grown.
Facts.
And as I get older, I think now like my inner child comes out a little bit more because yeah, when I was like 18, I thought I was grown, you know? Like
Yeah.
I thought I had it off. I started working young and I had my own car. I bought it and I just thought like, "Oh, I'm grown." So now that I'm getting older, like I just feel like I'm tapping in more and I see certain behaviors where I'm like, "Oh, my inner child it comes
Yeah.
out." You know?
Also, I think it's hard to be like a kid, like a big kid when you're an adult, kind of. It just depends what kind of background you came from and like what decisions you made. But it's not hard. I feel like it's hard, and we can like make all these excuses, like I just did. But honestly, it's not even hard. Like, how hard is it to go to the park for a couple hours? Like, it's not that hard. So, yeah, I take it
Yeah,
back.
most of the time you just make excuses.
Yeah, because you're wounded and shit.
Yeah. I feel like at that age 18 is you're like a young adult, and eventually when you get to like your 20s and stuff, you're kind of transitioning over to, because you're not a young adult anymore. I mean, you kind of are, but you also have like way more
No,
responsibilities.
I think when you're in your 20s, you're still a young adult.
Okay,
Because,
like-
like, now, I'm like, on the other side, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely young adult.
But I feel like my 20s, the way I handled stress probably wasn't the healthiest. I feel
No,
like I practiced
facts.
like escapism, like going out with my friends on the weekend, like let's get drunk all the time. But then like that didn't really solve any of my
Exactly.
problems or
Right.
like let go of my stress. If anything, like now I'm out of money. I'm more
facts.
stressed.
Facts.
Because when you get drunk and you look at your bank account the next day, it's like, damn.
It's like I'm about to call my bank and say,
Right.
who, where? No, I never been there.
But I feel like as you get older, you're like, okay, like now you need to start learning how to actually handle your stress in healthier ways.
Dude, yesterday I was having a conversation with Joseph. We gonna have to bring him on a podcast. Like,
For
damn,
sure.
every episode. But yesterday I was having a conversation with him on the porch, and yo, he literally said something that was so cool. He's like, you know, what's crazy? Like, I forgot how he was explaining it, but he was like, there's so many different like learning. He didn't say this, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna explain it my way. But he was like, there's so many different like learning chapters in your life. He's like, just look how the difference between when you were like 18 and then 18 to like 23 and then 23 to like 27 and like 27
That's
to 30.
true.
And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, bro, and like, look how many, like, just imagine what 30 to 40 has to offer, like what 40 to 50 has to offer.
Right.
And I was like, wow, that's facts. Like,
That is so true.
so it's like you learn how to deal with your, but it's only if you want to learn though.
yes,
Like, bro, some people-
exactly. If
Yeah.
you're
People
don't wanna
open and
learn.
accepting of it.
I'm desperate to learn.
Yeah.
Bro, please save me, somebody, anything. Jesus.
You know, sometimes there's signs, and maybe you're not like maybe you don't understand it yet until like a pivotal moment in your life.
Yeah, because this is like there's a family member of mine right now who's just really fucking a shit show. And I feel like every time I talk to this family member, you try to give them, bro, literally like the littlest, healthiest, like normal advice. Like, you know, maybe you should try to look on the bright side. And they're like, bright side? What the fuck is that?
Right.
But it's just like,
man.
you know, they're never receptive to like
Yeah.
anything. Like I was saying last time, like people are literally addicted to their suffering, and it's sad.
That is sad. It's like they don't want to. I feel like we were talking about taking action. It's one thing to like be positive and open to things changing in good and better ways, but then it's one thing to just sit and not do anything about it because you have control.
Or to constantly like just feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
people literally think they don't have control.
Yeah,
like,
you have
No, I think that's what
power.
it is. People literally don't know they're in control.
Exactly.
That's the craziest part. Like, that's why, like, you know, I believe in God, right? But like when people just only put faith in like God or like a miracle or like all this stuff, or they be like, it's in God's hands. Like, no, baby girl, it is in your hands and God's hands. So like, yeah, you can leave it in God's hands, but you can't just leave it in God's hands because God's not gonna spoon feed you, bruh.
Well, you have
Like,
to put the work in.
exactly.
But also, I feel like with some people, the reason that they could even think that way is because they just know it's always going to work in their favor because of their belief in God, and it does.
No, but there's a difference. I don't think you can't do anything. I feel like because me, I'm that type of person. Like it always works in my favor because I know it does. I know it will, right? And on top of that, I'm always trying to do better and better
Right,
and better.
right.
So it
yeah.
always does work in my favor. But there's some people who literally just be like, God got it, but they didn't put in one job application. Like
Right.
God
They're just
got
still
like
sitting
those are
there
the
in front
people.
of the
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
Bro, are you dumb?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that story where he's like, I sent you 3 boats, you big dummy.
Oh yeah, that guy drowning. It's like,
Yeah.
I was expecting you to save me.
But it's like, bruh, come on now.
So do you guys feel like you guys grew up too fast?
No, not me.
I was so fucking ready to grow up. I feel like at the time, maybe I went through stuff that I think I went through stuff too young of an age with like family and being from like the ghetto. But
Yeah.
growing up fast, girl, no, I couldn't wait. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my life is way better. Like, it sucks paying my own shit, but
Yeah.
baby, at least my lights work.
At least
And like, at
rent-paid.
least I have control. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like mine was slow and steady, and honestly, I'm still learning to this day.
I mean, I feel
Not
like
gonna lie.
I do wish I had like a little bit. Well, no, because at the end of the day, I was gonna say I wish I had more time as a kid to understand what it was to be a kid, but you never do until it's over.
Yeah.
So, what about you? Did you?
I feel like I did, which brings me back to what I said as far as me seeing like the child in me coming out. I definitely grew up fast, and then now it's like I'm finally at my age.
I
You
got
know,
you.
like I feel 27. But I definitely grew up fast.
I think I grew up too fast, only in a way where it's like I was feeling stuff at a certain age that like I shouldn't even be having these feelings. Like I shouldn't be stressed out or like depressed or like stressed over, for instance, like a bill or something.
Right.
Like I should have never had to like feel that stress. You know what I mean? But in those ways, I think so. Like I understood like all that stuff, and like I was going through a lot of that stuff at a young age. I feel like I never had a chance to be a kid, but I don't feel like I grew up too fast because I couldn't wait to grow up because I never had a chance to be a kid. So maybe I did grow up too fast, but I was ready for it,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I feel like you both kind of grew up fast, whereas like I don't even feel my age. I still feel like a kid.
Joel said, "Who's grown?"
Yeah, no, but
Like, in some
I feel
moments.
like a kid now too.
Yeah. Depending in like some moments, I definitely feel like wait, I'm how old again? Like what? And then sometimes I'm like, well, and then it also depends on like who you're around.
No, for real. 'Cause when I'm around kids of the age that I think I feel,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, never mind. But then again, I think it depends how you grew up and where you grew
Oh,
up
yeah,
and what
that
circles
too.
you were around. Because I swear to God, like me and all my friends from like when we were teenagers, I swear we act the same since we we're teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
I think we act the same when we're teenagers. Oh, I just feel like these younger kids act different. So maybe I could see.
I mean, their whole generation has been crazy.
I mean, like I was working so young in Florida.
Yeah.
Like in Florida, we were working, we were grown, we were
Right.
chilling. We were like, we're adults. We're adults at a young age. So I guess we did grow up. No, but I love that. Like my teenage years were my best years for me, personally.
What's like a
They
core
were your
memory
best years?
Hell yeah.
A core memory from childhood?
well, he said his best years were.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up, well, there was this one specific summer. Natasha, if you're watching this, you know. Like, if anyone's watching this, you know. Like, that's when I met Mel. Rest in peace to my friend. We literally, bro, we just like, so I had this friend Natasha, and you guys know Natasha. Okay, so we all just like basically, we made this group this summer, and it was like literally just one of the best summers ever. Like, we were having so much fun. Like, we're partying every single day. Like, we're just like going to the pools, like, just having so much fun in this group, like always together. I feel like that was my first group in like as a teenager or just growing up that I actually felt accepted. Mel was the one that was like, Colin, everyone knows that you're like bisexual or gay or something. Like, just tell us. Like, we love you.
Yeah.
And like all these like dudes, like I had guy friends for like the first time in my life, and like a bunch of like just like a good group of friends. It was like my first solid group of friends where it's like, damn, we all like really fuck with each other just off of personality, like nothing else, you know, like we're just all vibe with each other.
That's
And
nice.
we had so much fun. That was like my best summer of my life. And we all always talk about this summer. So I feel like that was like
Aw.
one of my biggest core memories.
Core memories.
That is literally like a movie.
No, it was literally like, oh, a summer on CSET.
Yeah.
Like some shit you would see on like Netflix in Florida.
Exactly.
Because Florida vibes are very like TV.
That's true.
Like the way high school is, the way people work, the way people have summer jobs.
How you guys doing over there? Because I'm like,
Mine is so big.
Oh,
What about you, Joel? What's
Looking
a core
good.
memory you had?
a core memory. Just running around being a kid. Like in Florida, there's like ditches, there's
God, the
creatures, there's like little forest areas, and I just feel like we were the kids of the neighborhood that just literally got into everything. Like I remember there was like this abandoned house in the neighborhood, and
The
we're, like,
abandoned
houses.
houses. Yes. I know about that. That was
yeah,
such
so
a
we
Florida
would go,
thing.
like all of us neighborhood kids would like meet up and be like, "What are we doing today?" Like, okay, let's go like explore this abandoned house in the corner because right
Yup.
behind it is the forest, and then like let's just go check it out. Or, I
Yeah.
think my favorite was playing outside with our friends in the neighborhood, just like rollerblades, like soccer, kickball, like literally anything, like you name it, we were doing it in our Florida neighborhood. It was so nice. Or like board games just in the garage. Like
Yeah.
like I would play Mancala with one of our neighbors.
Mancala!
Yeah. And then somebody would be playing basketball behind us. Or like when Pokemon cards came out and Yu-Gi-Oh cards came out, like all that stuff. Like we were just outside all together. It was nice.
What about you, Jenny?
I loved Moncala. That
It was
it
so
makes
much
me think
fun.
of YMCA.
Aw.
One of my core memories as a teenager, I would say it's one time. There's this park called South Park, and
South Park.
yeah, South Park.
Was that where the show was from?
No, I don't think so.
Was it based on- I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But
Okay.
anyways, one of our friends had the key to, you know how parks have the basketball court
Yeah.
or whatever, like the indoor basketball court.
Yeah.
And it was probably around like 9 p.m. or so, and it's like a group of 7 of us, and we go in through the office, go inside the basketball court. In the office, they had painting and like just the activities that they do with the little kids, you know.
Aw.
And we just were in there using up all their stuff.
Oh my God.
I'm dead. I love it.
No fear in our head, you know. Anyone could have
Right.
came in, but
Kids.
we did not care.
Yeah.
That day, like we jumped some gates. One of our friends got stuck in the thing, like all of this part was cut open.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that was so fun.
I bet.
You know, just being reckless and like no fear in your brain, like you don't even
Yeah.
care. And we had so much fun. My mom got mad at me that day, like.
I feel it
She
because
was
last
so
time
mad.
I went into a school like that, it was in Florida in Point Siena. I went to Deerwood Elementary, and I went onto the school grounds to play basketball. It was during like a spring break. So after spring break, I was at Discovery Intermediate School, middle school, and so after the break, I go back to school. I used to go to that elementary, and bro, why did they call me on the loudspeaker? And the cops came, and they said we broke all this stuff. We never did. They lied.
the cops.
Yeah, they were like, oh, they broke in, they like broke all this stuff, blah blah. Like we have them on camera doing all this stuff, and I'm like, what? That is not true. But I still, fuck Florida. First of all, they put me, a little ass kid, on probation,
Oh my goodness.
like for going on school property when it was closed, and I'm like, dude, I literally just played basketball. But they said we did all this stuff, and we really never did.
You know,
I would have admitted it now, like.
Florida would be forever like home to me, but Florida be weird.
Yeah, because they're strict. They don't play.
Yeah, they be freaking
That's how
weird.
they keep it clean. That's how they keep look at LA. They're too lenient. That's why it's dirty. No shade.
Uh,
But I'm just
Shade is
saying, like,
true.
in Florida, they're strict. Like,
Yeah.
oh, pull them over for coughing. Like,
No,
they
but
coughing and driving.
Literally
pull them
in
over.
school, in high school, I was late to lunch. Like what? I got in
Yeah.
trouble for being late to lunch.
Really?
Like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm not even hungry.
Like I had to use the bathroom when the bell rang. Can you give me a break?
Me and Joel shared this middle school where you had to stand 2 tiles away from the.
Oh,
You had to stand 2 tiles
yo.
away
Yes.
from the wall and like walk in a straight, like
Yeah.
a formed line.
Did you guys have like for lunch? Did you guys have the little ticket packets?
Tickets? No.
What's that?
Like, okay, so here we that was probably when I was freshman and maybe middle school, like when I went to manual arts, um, we used to have like a calendar. They would give us like this calendar, and you would have to rip out like the date. So, for example, it's like March 1st, and you have like a breakfast and a lunch. And everyone would, like, if it was something good, people would try to buy your little ticket. Or
What?
Yeah, because it was
No.
like, it was how you would get your lunch.
Yeah.
And
oh, okay.
stuff.
We had numbers.
Oh, okay.
So
Ours
we
was
would
like a
type our
calendar.
numbers in. So when you cash out on your lunch, you have to put in your lunch number.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah, but I didn't have to do that.
Because you had money. She was rich. Joel was rich. She did not get free
Okay.
lunch, okay?
We all come from a little bit different backgrounds. It's fine.
Joel said, "Yeah, this doesn't resonate with me." She said, "I've seen y'all doing that, but I didn't have one of those numbers."
But when they had that
I had friends who
coffee,
did.
my favorite food was when they had the
I hate
coffee
you.
bread. They had like this coffee bread,
Mm-hmm.
and then when they had these buffalo little wings.
Is it like
or
a
whatever.
coffee cake? or-
Coffee cake.
Oh,
Yeah, coffee cake.
Yeah.
The fact that you didn't have the number, I was all like
I know.
960-11212. I get my lunch.
In our school, we had IDs. You could just scan them.
Or you
I
could
didn't
scan your
have
ID,
that. I didn't
yeah.
have like that lunch, but you know.
Yeah, you could scan your ID. Dog, you didn't have a number?
No.
Damn, you really made it at such a young age. Like,
Not I made it.
yo, and then
my
sometimes,
goodness.
like, say your brother didn't go to school and you knew someone didn't go to school, you could use their number to get an extra
To get
lunch.
double.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would get a la carte all the time.
Yeah, that's what I usually got.
Oh yeah, me too. But if I wanted free lunch, I still have my number. But I would get a la carte. I'll buy like,
I
pizza.
had a friend who usually didn't want her like breakfast or her lunch, and because she usually brought it or brought money so that she could do
Yeah.
a la carte. So usually our group of friends, they'd be like, "Oh, do you want your breakfast? Like who gets her breakfast this morning? Who gets her lunch today?" That's what we
Dude.
did.
In middle school here, Jenny, did they sell like food
What do you mean?
like separate? Because a la carte was separate from lunch, regular
Oh,
lunch. Did
separate
they
from
sell
school
like?
lunch.
No, not in middle school. We have a student store though where you can go get like chips or like little snacks and
Like
stuff.
in Horizon Middle School in like 6th grade, you could buy a whole Papa John's pizza. Like, and people would piece up with their friends
Oh my
and like, yo,
goodness,
let's
yeah.
just get a Papa John's or like whatever it was, and like you'll get this whole pizza for like, I think it was so cheap too, like $7 or like
Yeah.
$5 back then, and then you just like share the pizza with your friends, or like
Do you remember when they had fries?
when you could buy the fries.
Yeah, like the fresh fries. It would be like literally sold out because all the kids would be like, "I want French fries."
Yo,
today."
or you'll get like one pizza slice, some French fries, and hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Like what?
I literally always had a slice of pizza and a bag of Funyuns. That was like my a la
Funyuns.
carte lunch.
The regular Funyuns?
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta drop this episode on a Thursday because we taking it back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when I was in high school, they actually let us out if we, not really. They,
Oh, like to go get lunch?
yeah,
Oh,
but
in Florida too,
we
yeah.
weren't supposed to.
Oh.
But
Joel.
yeah, there was this taco stand. I used to always go get a burrito or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I get it, cause like it's so different in Cali. Like, I figured in Florida, cause like I said, Florida's like the movies, so like they sell food in school. Like all the schools are kind of like really,
But you
they're
know,
kind of
I would
elevated.
think
But
that
here,
California schools would be like the movies too because
They
that's
just
I
don't
think
trust
I
us
think in
to go
certain
out.
neighborhoods, not
Oh.
in
They know
L-
we're
not
not
in
coming
LA.
Yeah,
back.
I get you. I get you.
But in LA, I feel
That's what I
like
would
they
do
do
in
have like
school in
taco
Florida.
stands. They have all this stuff where you could just hop out and hop back in. Like our school, like the nearest food was like 10,
That's true.
10 miles.
We were like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You got to take like a car, a train, a cow ride. Like
Cowride.
dead ass though. Like everything was far. So like
No,
I
that's
think
true.
so they try to like compensate for that. Because we didn't really have anything around us.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
give us
like, say you
options.
didn't have free lunch. Like, I think a la carte is more like, so your parents, if they can't pack your lunch or have time, like you could buy something too.
Yeah,
So we
that's
had
true.
like restaurants in our school.
Shout out to the tamale lady in the morning,
Oh.
though, because whoo, hey, that was my best friend.
I'm dead. Not your
love
best friend.
tamale.
That's why she got trauma. She only had the tamale lady as her best friend. Damn,
Oh
Jenny,
my
I'm so
goodness.
sorry. I'm glad you got us now.
The tamale lady, ooh, I used to love those tamales. That was the only reason sometimes I was early to school.
See,
Oh
but I
my
wish we
goodness.
had street food in Florida. But
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very scared of street food.
But that they have the chips at once you get out of school, like at the like after school, they have like all the vendors outside.
No.
Oh, but like in my middle school, there would be like in Discovery, they used to sell like ices and chips and stuff after school, and like I would always buy sour Skittles. I
Oh,
would
not
never
at my
forget.
school.
Yeah,
We would just leave ASAP.
she said.
It's
Yeah,
so
we
bad.
I mean,
Whose house we going over?
I would only get a snack. Normally, I would leave ASAP because I took the bus, but I would only get a snack if I was gonna miss the bus to watch a fight. So I had to get something to eat to walk home.
What's the fight planned?
People, you always know when somebody.
Oh, the fights. Yep.
Jenny, you know somebody gonna fight after school. Like,
Yep.
oh, Marcus and Brian about to fight after
my
school.
God,
You're like,
Marcus
yo,
and
I'm
Brian.
walking home. Like, yo, you missed your whole bus to see this fight. Then there's
Oh
like
my gosh.
50 kids walking home.
Right. Yes.
And we couldn't even record it back then. Like, we didn't really have
Oh my
those
gosh, yeah.
phones like that.
It was so bad because I used to get a bag, like when I was in middle school, I used to get a bag of chips with lemon every single day after school. Every single day.
Oh my God.
And you know, like that's
That's a lot of for me. That's a lot of what am I
Red
allergic-
dye.
What am I allergic? Heartburn.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
gonna say what am I allergic to?
citric acid.
Acidity and citric
Yeah.
acid.
thankfully though I wasn't, because there used to be a lot of the kids that would go to this like corner store and you would see them with their monsters. Like we are in middle school.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
are you guys drinking
you do not need a
Monsters?
monster.
You know?
These kids these days are doing
But at
Starbucks.
Oh my
Yeah, they
gosh.
used to do Starbucks too, but I guess I didn't like caffeine at the time.
I
Which
didn't
is
even
good.
know Starbucks existed in middle school.
Me either. I didn't know about it until I came here.
Me too. Honestly, I didn't know about it until I was your friend. I said, "What's Starbucks?" I'm like 25. Starbucks.
No,
like,
for
what?
real.
I think I didn't, yeah, because I wasn't much of a coffee lover at that time. But if there was a drink that I would get if I went with my family was the caramel frappuccino when I was young.
Like from
Yeah.
McDonald's.
No, from Starbucks.
Oh.
Do we have Starbucks in Florida? Because I would think
I'm pretty sure we do,
You
but-
didn't even have a lunch ID, so you had to know what Starbucks was.
But I don't even remember one being close to where we live.
That's true. We literally lived in the forest.
Yeah. So I didn't know anything about Starbucks until I came here, and yeah.
Yo, people
Like,
watching
when
this
I first went
podcast
out
in
just
Florida,
for
like, yo, they
coffee.
really got us fucked up. Like, they really saying we live. You live in the forest, buddy.
No, but I
You
love
live in the
Florida. It's
forest.
such a different vibe.
No, it is. I love Florida way more than her. So
I just don't love
know.
the weather. I don't love the rain. Don't love the hurricanes.
I don't mind it at all.
Oh, the eclipse is on the 8th, huh?
Oh yeah.
Where?
Are you guys the type to like go outside and watch it?
I always
Well,
think I am
I
the
looked
type.
up. It said that we're not gonna have like the clearest view
Yeah, it's gonna be like
What day of the week is that?
Monday.
Oh, well, that's a tough day.
Yeah, and it's like from 10 a.m. to something.
This is.
But
literally-
have you guys ever gone outside to watch an eclipse?
I have once. I worked at an
Mm.
IHOP and they said, "Go look outside," and I went outside.
I never have.
Joe, actually, I think you seen it that day.
Did
I was on
I?
the phone with you. I worked at that one IHOP.
I don't remember.
Y'all, why I always get fired from IHOP? This should be crazy. Like what? I'm the best server out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. What you got. Honestly, I'm never gonna finish mine,
Yes. Well,
No,
probably not.
not today.
Right now.
but I will show you guys when I finish. And I feel like I've been just like focused on this because I'm like, God damn, I would pick
I
the
know.
one with the most details. But
Should we
Alright.
just show it?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
no, it's okay.
Okay,
We
so
can
what's
insert it.
something self-care that you feel like is self-care for you, but you don't feel like stereotypically it would be considered self-care?
Sometimes I think just going out.
Like
Going
out
out,
on
go out and drink.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm always so hard on myself when it comes to having fun. I'm like, you need to save money or you need to stay in the house or blah, blah, blah. And to go out is like a commitment. And not just going out and having one drink, but going out and like, I will fucking turn up tonight.
Like you're committed.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's not
no
really self-care. Yeah,
restrictions.
no restrictions. And actually going out and saying, fuck it.
Yeah,
And if I
'cause
don't make
sometimes
it
I'm
to work
like,
tomorrow,
only
fuck it.
one drink. That,
Exactly.
I gotta be home
it's
early.
always, it's like not limiting to myself. That's because I always do that too much. I feel like I always want to be in control. So I guess just like letting loose is like a form of self-care.
Okay. What about you, Jenny?
I think something that I find that self-care for me that I really enjoy that probably another people wouldn't enjoy is decluttering. Like
I
Some-
love
yeah.
that.
like
Yeah.
like sometimes
Absolutely.
and just like having some music in the back, you know, getting me a little wine or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I'm having a good day when that's
Yeah, cleaning your house
happening.
be self-care.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. That is a vibe.
Oh my gosh, Colin hates the way I want to declutter because I will literally take everything, every little thing out of drawers, cabinets, my closet, and just dump it on the floor.
It's so therapeutic.
No, but she like literally puts a fucking pile on the floor of everything in the house. And I come home like, what the fuck are you doing? Jules are like, I'm cleaning the house. It looked like you fucked it up. Like, it looked way better before I left.
Like my
what are
toxic
you
trait
really
is
doing?
leaving it there for like a day or two, and
Or
I'm like,
3.
you know, I'll get to it. But don't get me wrong, after it looks
be A1.
so clean. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like what?
I think because Joel is the type like she needs to like start from scratch.
I
She
do.
doesn't like to play that game of like Tetris.
No, and he does. He'll be like, okay, I could put this here for now, and then I could
Mm-hmm.
put this here for now, and I could put this here for now.
Yeah.
And then eventually he'll be like, oh, wait, it works out better over here.
Because it has
I
to
hate
look
that.
clean
Like,
as I
to
clean.
me,
Joel's like,
I don't know why it bothers my brain so much. Like, I need a specific spot, and I
and
need
she
to
groups
know.
it too.
Yeah, I do.
After she puts it all in the fucking middle of the floor, then she groups it like, okay, now let's group it. Bathroom,
That's so therapeutic.
Bedroom.
It's
though.
very
it's
therapeutic.
like that game
yeah.
Aaliyah likes to play.
Oh, yeah, her little, like, decorating her bedroom and, like, her
Yeah.
little house. Yeah.
That shit stresses me out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Is there a self-care practice, like, you want to try or start doing?
Wait, you didn't say yours.
Oh, I think cooking sometimes. I feel like when I'm really excited about a recipe that I either am trying for the first time or I just really like know how to do, I feel like when I get in the zone, it really be therapeutic. Like nobody's really
Yeah.
bothering me. No one else is in the kitchen but me, and I can do whatever I want. And you know, it's nice when it actually tastes good, and it's nice when
It always tastes good.
and it's nice when like everyone enjoys it.
Yeah, no, that's true. But is that self-care?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause you said
For
everyone.
me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because we said like what's not normally considered.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay,
That's
and then what about you guys? What is something you want to start incorporating?
true. Me personally, I think like having more alone time and
Oh,
going to like
not good enough.
and not feeling bad about it, or just like going to like the because like you know I like to make music and do all this stuff, but I always just cramp it in. Like I'm so sick of cramping shit in. Like I literally will come from the gym and then be in the car with a little energy and be like, let me try to write to this beat real quick, see if I come up with a like just like actually doing something. Like,
Yeah.
actually making time, dude. Like going to the beach, relaxing,
Aw,
making
yeah.
music there, smoking, and like not rushing myself. I'm just so tired of like feeling like I'm always in a rush. Like I just want to go and say, you know, this is my time. But you guys could come. I'm just like, it's not just about that, right? But it's just about like having like a time where it's like I'm dedicating
No,
this time to
yeah.
do my thing.
I love my
was
alone
I telling
time.
you or Joseph? It was you. It was you. I want to have a thing.
Oh yes,
Like,
yes.
we're saying
We
this, like,
talking
I
about,
wanna have a
some
thing.
sort of hobby or something along those lines.
And it's crazy how like with a hobby or a new thing, you kind of have to like have discipline. It's crazy you have to have discipline for something exciting, something new, something fun. Like, yeah, I don't know why you need discipline for that. Like, oh, you have like make sure you're doing your fun thing though. Like, you always have to throw like make sure you're throwing your fun thing in there. Like, don't forget it. Like, why are we always forgetting the
Because
fun?
we just get caught up on our daily things,
Yeah, the
which
responsibilities.
yeah, which is like
And like this.
we matter.
Yeah, I
Right.
almost didn't pay my rent this month, and I said, you know what,
Whoa,
just have
whoa,
fun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, guys.
I'm just kidding.
So, how are you feeling?
What about you? Did you say yours?
Did I say mine?
No, I
Oh,
only
what
said
do I want to
mine.
start? Oh, I don't know if it's a self-care or like a weird self-care, but I've had learn how to play guitar on my list for like a long ass
Ooh.
time.
I'll tell you how long it was.
So I want to try finally getting into that.
Her brother got her guitar like 15 years ago. I was there. No, it was like 4 years ago. And he's like, it was for Christmas. He's like, just learn a song by my birthday, March. 7 years
Oh
later.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
7 years later,
So I
here we
wanna-
are.
Tackle that eventually. No, I will tackle that. Even like a little short, like 5-minute lesson. Learn
Yeah.
a note or two.
What about you, Jen?
A self-care that I would want to practice, and it's something that like I have been struggling with for some time now, is just fixing my sleep schedule. I think that's self-care. My sleep schedule, like I think if I can fix something in my life. If there's something that I can fix, is my sleep schedule.
Facts.
Because I have like good days, and when I do, it's like amazing. I'm so proud of myself. But I'm really a night owl.
Me too. But is that a
And
bad thing?
I
I was
go to-
wondering that recently.
Well, it's
I
not,
feel the
but the
same
thing
thing.
is like, okay, sometimes it's like 12 and it's like, I'm so motivated to go do groceries right now. Like, I want to go do this and that. And it's like, well, everything's closed right now. So
Yeah.
if you just were a morning person, you would be, which I mean, I still do it in the morning, but I want to be able to be consistent with it. You know,
Right.
I'm not, like, I have like the good
scared of that
times where like
subject.
I'm doing that, but I'm not like super consistent with my
I'm literally scared of
sleeping.
mornings. That shit
Um,
terrifies me.
But waking up early makes me feel really good. So I don't
Yeah.
know why I don't go to sleep early. But then,
It's, yeah.
yeah. So that I think that's self care, right?
Yeah. I feel like self-care is what
Or
you make of
anything.
it.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Whatever you feel is going to be good.
Yeah,
for
like
you.
Whatever
I
you
want to
feel
be
your
in
soul
my bed.
needs.
I want to like had already gotten ready for bed, wash my face, brush my teeth, put on some like cute pajamas, and like read a book
Yeah.
early. Not like me being like, okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed, and it's like
Right.
2.
And I always feel like
You know?
self-care could change.
Yeah.
It could be one thing this week that you needed that you don't need next week. It's just like anything that is like, you know, for yourself, whatever you need in those moments. Like, what do I need at this moment? I need a day to be, like, do something. Honestly, not even a day. Like, I feel like I need a vacation. I'm about to get another
I
vacation.
know.
But,
Always needing a vacation.
I don't even need a vacation. That's why I need to stop. I think I rely on vacations instead of doing self-care. That's true. But I think if I did more self-care, like actual self-care, not just fucking doing my skin, you know, like actual self-care, then I wouldn't be so desperate to leave all the time.
Yeah, one thing I love doing, which I haven't done this month, well, last month or anything, is just, yeah, going to the park. You know, the Hollywood, what is it called? The Barnsdale? I think it's called Barnsdale. And I just enjoy to go sit there and people watch. I don't know why, I just
you
gain
wear
so
glasses?
much.
Sunglasses.
When you people watch?
No,
Damn, you bold. Go ahead.
yeah.
Just wondering.
But yeah, I don't know why, just watching people have a wholesome time. They're at the park, whether they're like in a group of friends or there's like one person reading their book, there's one
Yeah.
person acting like they're at the beach, literally bathing. Like you see someone with their dog. Like I just gain so much from just watching people sometimes just live so simply, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I
feel
just
like-
haven't done it.
It's beautiful. That's like
Not this last month.
looking at this stuff in life and like people do that. It's like the beauty in life. That's why it feels good to be at the park. Like that's why it feels good to like go outside and like enjoy sun because that's literally what it's all about. Like enjoying life. But we're making this shit too complicated. Like we dumb. Like humans are dumb, bro. Like we literally make things complicated when it shouldn't be at all. It's so simple. You have to go to work, so just go. Like, why do we have to add these extra feelings of
I
like,
know.
oh my? I was telling Brian yesterday, our friend, I was like, dude, you know what's funny? Like, we're complaining about work. I'm like, it's funny. You can I would do hard labor for my friend and enjoy it. But in my brain, when I register it as work, I'm like, now it changes something in my brain. Now I don't enjoy it. But I would do it for my friend and be happy and have fun and be laughing and like just be like, oh shit, like dude, help me pick this up. It's fucking heavy. But like when you know it's work in your head, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because you feel people don't like to do forced activities. I think that's what it is.
I think our goal should be to practice a self-care, something different, something new. You guys should do something too. Comment down below whatever it is you do.
I forgot I was doing a podcast.
I think it's the perfect time to wrap up
I've been just like,
this
wait.
episode.
Oh, are we gonna show our thing?
Yeah, we could show
and we
it,
should
and then
say
we'll
why
do
we
like a-
chose what we chose.
Well, I just chose mine because I thought it was cool. And it says create your own sunshine. But you can't really
Says laugh
see it.
often. We'll do close-ups
I'll do a
eventually.
picture,
Yeah.
but I didn't finish it. There's a lot of details to this thing.
Yeah.
And I was literally so focused like the
I
whole
know.
time. Bro, we've been coloring for an hour.
I know.
Yes.
And we didn't do
I
shit.
clearly enjoyed it.
No, yeah.
No,
This
clearly.
was nice.
What
It's
does
very
yours say?
therapeutic. It says laugh often.
Okay, mine says be
Laughter's
your
the
own
best
kind of
medicine.
beautiful.
Aw, love it.
And we all
Alright.
are. I know I am. I'm just kidding.
All
But
right.
yeah, this was fun.
This was fun.
was
Thanks,
fun.
guys, for being here.
I love that we did some self-care. Like this, just coloring.
Yeah.
I feel like a kid. Real quick, I was watching Candace Owens. I know a lot of people hate her. Whatever. I like her sometimes.
I like
And
it.
she's okay with that. She talks about it.
Yeah.
You know, and she was just saying like she wasn't living this life and she just fucking hated her life and all this stuff. She had like $5 in her bank account. And she just said she had to take it back to where it all started. Just like her roots in her childhood and just like start to do the stuff that she did as a kid that made her happy. And then she became Candace Owens because she started to take it back to her roots. And I don't know what that really meant, like to be Candace Owens, but I just love that she said like you have to take it back to your roots. So here we are coloring
Yep.
and just being kids
It's nice.
and talking about nothing, but it's still a good time. Oh my
It
god!
was a great time.
Wait, that one's different.
Oh yeah, this one has
Mushrooms.
yeah.
Can I
So
have
cute.
it? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. She said hell no. She didn't answer.
I'm like, yeah, my
Cheers.
work mom gave it.
Cheers.
Wow, no, that's sick. I want that.
She got it from Marshall's.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Well, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah,
And yeah,
go do something for yourself
Yes. Love it.
I'm gonna try to go to sleep early
today.
and wake up. No, not today.
But this week. She'll do it this week.
Perfect.